Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And this is the inevitable Kaspa video, right? I've been looking at Kaspa, and as you can see, I'm a supporter of Kaspa, but it seems like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about Kaspa. Kaspa. Is Kaspa over? Is Kaspa dead? Are the Kaspa developers flooding the project or unbeknowingly pushing people away? So let me know what you think about that in the comment section, guys. Let me know if you think Kaspa is going to bounce back, or is this just thought of something. Dang it. Or is this something that will slow Kaspa down? Or is this an inside thing, right? Are these guys trying to get you to dump your Caspa so they can pick it up cheap and then um, sell it once the momentum comes back to Caspa? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Caspa is just getting started. I hope you're right, Alfred. What's going on, man? Let me see. I'm tripping. I'm not even screen. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Let me see if we can start the screen share. And here we go. So for the Caspa maxis, where you at? And there's a video from John that we wanted to look at as well. So there's a lot of anti-Caspa. So I don't know what was said on Twitter. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. So currently, Kaspa is 3 billion market cap. It is up 2.4 in the last hour, 2.56 in the last 24 hours, down 18% in the last 7 days, 20% in the last 30 days, 24.7 in the last 90 days. So only question I have is why Kaspa isn't listed on a tier one exchange? What's up, Hawks? And you're a right cloud examiner. We don't need John, right? I've been telling you guys. I mean, I'm not fudding John, right? I kind of agree with what mostly she's saying, though. So I don't know if we're stuck in the Caspa matrix, if Caspa is going to come back, or if we need to get out now. Let me know what you guys think, right? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So Caspa is at a 3.1 TPS. I saw earlier it was 7, right? So it's just still working on the 10 uh, blocks per second or transactions, 10 BPS, I think. And hash rate is 1.46. And I know Caspa miners are extremely cheap. So this is kind of the pivotal point, guys. If you were getting into mining now, you could stand to make a fortune or you could stand to lose a fortune. Let me know if you think Kaspa mining is over or if it's just starting to turn up. I know a lot of people are deep Kaspa maxis. We are here with Kaspa. I don't know what's going on or what happened, or what was said. But the only thing I have is how come Kaspa has not got a tier one listing yet, right? Even Turbo came out of nowhere and it's listed on several tier ones, right? We were at Kaspa. Kaspa was pumping. Everybody was Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. And then Kaspa stopped pumping. It got quiet. Nobody was talking about it. Now everyone's talking about get out. So I don't know. Let's see here. Coin ranking. Let's see where Kaspa is on overall projects. And if you know, right, it took Bitcoin 10 years to start pumping. So it's not like it's something that happens overnight. A lot of people think crypto is going to be major overnight. It's a slow process. Casper went from 002 to 21. That's tremendous. It will need a major exchange listing to absorb their 28 billion supply. So I think you're right, humble servant. But there was a lot of people telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. And I told you, be careful for a black swan event that could happen. People were going in, selling their house and buying Kaspa, selling their car. And I told you, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. And I told you guys to be careful. But people were telling me I know what I was talking about. All of a sudden, everybody is a crypto expert. And now look what's going on, right? Everybody knew everything. So let's see this video
As we
here
look
real
toward
quick.
2025, the pain interoperability. Enhanced connectivity between diverse blockchain networks could drive demand for Kaspa's unique features. Analysts suggest that as more projects leverage Kaspa's speed and efficiency, its value may surge significantly. However, this optimistic projection comes with inherent risks. Market volatility, regulatory changes, and technological challenges could impact growth. Therefore, investors should approach with caution, conduct thorough research, and assess their risk tolerance. Remember, while potential gains are enticing, prudent investing is essential for long-term success. As we look toward 2020,
So that was a quick Caspa video. And let's go to haven't heard Caspa video in a while. So I'm just trying to get up to speed on Caspa. What do you guys think? Is Caspa over? Is Caspa just getting started? What is going on, guys? This crypto pumps about the Tangem wallet. So I'm not sure about Caspa, right? I was got in on this KRC20 and I stopped even paying attention to Caspa. But now people are saying Caspa's done, which is weird. What are we going to do with these KRC20 tokens? Caspa's just getting started. Hold, hands, yellow heart, red. Good things take time. Rocket, red countdown. Lift off, red rocket countdown. Lift off, red rocket countdown. Lift off. Okay, Hawks. Bought at point 3 and sold at 18. We'll get back in after the bull run in 2026. All right, humble servant, let's go. So let's play this video. Um this is crypto pumps. So we'll see what he has to say. What is this? Oh, I'm tripping this here. Let me get the sound thing back up. See if we got going here. Okay, let's see. Crypto pumps talking about what this. Why is there no sound?
Apologies for the sound if it's
Okay,
still
here we
not
go.
great because I'm not at home. I'm away on holidays at the moment. But class we're still going sideways. The volume is slightly up 7% today in the last 24 hours. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. So at last, Tangem has brought out cold storage for the KRC20 tokens. So you can see here one more time, KRC20 tokens are here. With the latest app update, you can now securely manage your KRC20 tokens in your Tangem wallet. So this bit here is important because I've seen some comments, people aren't doing this. Latest app update. So if I go down, I have my phone plugged in here just to show you. If you go into your, if you have like Apple, I think did it automatically, but if you have Android, you need to go into the Play Store. You need to search for your Tangem. Tangem. Tangem wallet. There you go. So you just, it would say update. So I did an update and now I can get KRC20 tokens, whereas before it wasn't there. And so you need to do the update. So I'll show you this now. There's my, I have my balance blanked out at the moment. So if I go down to the bottom, you can see I've added Kaspi and I've added Kaspa. So if you want to add another one, you just go down here and you search. So another one I have is Nacho the cat. So I'm going to click on that. You go add the portfolio. Toggle the little bar here. Continue. And now we should have Nacho there ready to move our tokens over to as well. So they have Kaspa, Kaspa, Nacho, the start. I have some other ones as well. I'll do that later, but that's how you do it. You can clearly see that they're there, and now I can transfer my tokens over. So that looks to be working good, but it wasn't working before I did the update. So make sure you go into your Play Store and do the update. On other news, this is really big. I haven't followed this guy in a while, but Altcoin Daily, he's probably the biggest YouTuber, crypto YouTuber there is. Here is the X page. He has 1.7 million followers, and he released a YouTube video. It's titled "The Top 21 Crypto Coins Under $1." So let's have a look at the first minute and a half of the video.
21 crypto coins under $1 that will explode in 2025. Not Solana, that's hundreds of dollars now. Not Ethereum, that's thousands of dollars now. Even XRP is too high. Share this video with one friend who's also interested in crypto. You don't want to make life-changing money alone. I've been in crypto for years. I've made money. Most people don't know what they're talking about. I do. If you like making money in crypto, subscribe to Altcoin Daily for daily videos just like this. Disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not financial advice, just info and opinion. I own many of the altcoins on this list. I'm an early investor in some. Hey, if you want to know what crypto coins I truly believe in that are also under $1 right now, this is it. I think if you get these 21 altcoins on your radar, you will be happy. And if you own any of the coins on today's list, post this video on your social media. Let's get the word out. Coin number one is Kaspa, and the list is in no particular order. Kaspa is built different from the rest of crypto. Scalability, speed, security, decentralization define this project. This is a few proof of work coins in the space today, besides Bitcoin and Litecoin. And this is significant because pretty much every coin created today is proof of stake. And yet this coin is so new compared to the proof of work coins of the past. The community, the momentum behind this project is noticeable. I think Kaspa is about to surprise a lot of people in this upcoming bull market. And if you disagree, tell me why. Number two is.
Anyway, he carries on, but so Altcoin Daily, like I said, he has 1.7 million followers on X. On YouTube, he has 1.44 million subscribers, and this video has 60,000 views in 14 hours. So that's a little bit more than I get. I have a few more subscribers than I do. So I think that's the turn of it. Like he's not, I wouldn't, he's a better YouTuber. He's a good YouTuber. I watched some of his videos. He talked to people like Michael Saylor. So if he knows about it, people like Michael Saylor do. But other things is, like Bitcoin or not, what's the name? Da Vinci. Jeremy Da Vinci talks about Kaspa. He has it. But none of them are as big as this guy. As far as I know, this is the biggest YouTube channel. And now he's talking about Kaspa. So this is really good to get the word of Kaspa out there. It'll make more people aware of it. And hopefully have the price.
Okay, maybe you can hear me now. So shout out to Crypto Pumps with the Kaspa update video and this Altcoin Daily. I used to follow Altcoin Daily, but I think there was another Altcoin Daily. That's weird because he comes to my channel sometimes. There might be multiple Altcoin Dailies actually, because the Altcoin Daily I was following didn't sound like that actually. Altcoin Bonanza. Okay. But there is an altcoin daily as well. Shout out to Altcoin Bonanza. Altcoin, he said Altcoin Daily? This guy. Is it this guy? Yeah, it was this guy. Yeah, I'm following this guy. 1.7 million. Da da da. And she's saying I don't see anything about Kaspa. So moving on. So we did the short, we did pumps, crypto pumps. So now getting to the meat of the conversation. This is Crypto John, and him and he
is not what
was kind
physical product.
of saying what I was saying about the
me-
whole uh current and not too maxi too far into Kaspa. So let me get the volume going here and we'll see what he has to say. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And Coach Main Man was in the chat here as well. So let's see.
It's a
Play the video real
calculated
quick.
risk. Sometimes it might not work out for you, but for me, it did. And yeah, it just doesn't have any tier ones and stuff. And I think that I don't think it's going to get listings, to be honest, guys. I just don't. We'll see if it does.
Dave, pull up the year chart. And this is what frustrates me because retail always thinks you're fighting when you give an honest answer. How many times over the past 2 years did I say, don't be a Kaspa Maxi, don't be an XRP Maxi, ICP? And they're like, no, we're going 80%, 90% Kaspa. Shout out to Crypto Lady in my Discord. She was once a Kaspa Maxi. I convinced her to get to row, and she's made tremendous gains. But if you were just holding Kaspa for the year, you literally made no money. It was
you made 9% right here, 9%.
Well, yeah, because it had a little
But that's nothing. That's nothing, guys.
It dipped down to like 4 cents. It was a glitch, I think, right? Yeah. But it hasn't done anything. And I'm not saying it won't do anything, but imagine if you were all in, David. You would hate your life right now.
Oh, dude.
You know?
Dude, I would have felt like I missed the entire bull run. Like,
it's like,
dude, did you think, okay, John, did you think that Kaspa would be sitting at 1238 right now when Bitcoin is at 95,000? It was just at $108,000, dude. No, really like, dude, everything else out there in the market has pumped up massively. You have even XRP, which is $2.24 right now. So, yeah, you just got to separate your emotions from things, guys, and just rip the Band-Aid off.
Hey, Manuel, no one gives a F about Kaspa Betrayer, okay? You probably are married to your coin, and like everyone else,
absolutely.
Coin. Oh my God, they betrayed us. I can't believe John took the 12x on Kaspa. No one gives a shit, Manuel, okay?
Dude,
I'm tired of this. Like, there's so many babies in crypto. It's like, if you believe in your crypto, hold it. Okay, no one cares about your opinions and your emotions about it. It's so annoying because it's like, David, right? People want to see the Home Alone face and say your coin's going 900x. We're here telling you guys what the truth is, and a lot of you guys don't want to hear it. Oh, if he tells the truth, he's fighting. Unsubscribe. If he says it's going to the moon, then it's, hey, John, when's it going to pump a 350x? Like, get your head out of your ass. We're telling you the truth, okay? Kaspa is not going at $10, $20. It's not. It's not.
No, dude. You're lucky if it gets to 1. You're lucky if it gets to 1. I mean, the amount of sell pressure and early investors that got into it at sub 1 penny at 0.001 are like up in like 70,000% profit right now. So they can just keep DCing out if they want to. And it's just, yeah, it is what it is. But I knew, you know what else though, John, is I kind of knew it was toppy. When you go, and this is a lesson for anybody, there's a community tab on CoinMarketCap. When you go to the community tab on CoinMarketCap and you start seeing people that will say anything to try to get their coin, I don't know, just in the good graces of people, which it's like, you know, they're in denial and stuff. I don't know, like, you just know that these people they're not the most profitable crypto traders out there. Okay. Like, so again, surround yourself with a wolf pack that literally is just, you know, I mean, making money on a daily basis and stuff. So, yeah, Kas, I think we covered it enough. You know, it has a massive head and shoulders pattern as well, guys. If I go over here, if I go to the year chart, this is so you see, this is the head, the shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we all know what that happens, right? That's a bearish pattern in technical analysis. And I urge everybody as well to maybe do a little bit of, at least, you know, learn a couple patterns and stuff right there. But yeah, this is a weak chart. Used to be one of the strongest charts in crypto when it was over here, right? It looked great. It looked great at the time, but just never got listing. So obviously, yeah, every single pump doesn't last very long.
It reminds me why Bitcoin's king. And this is what I realized coming into the market. Every single cycle, David, there's Bitcoin maxis that just grow in numbers. And this is why. They're tired of VCs and they're tired of these weird team members of these coins like I mean, you had Charles going on an alien expedition, which, okay, whatever. How's that help the blockchain? Doesn't, but okay, have fun, buddy. Go and hunt aliens. And you got Shay talking about the global war conflict nonstop. Okay, how about a Coinbase listing? And then you have Safe Moon. They're driving with your money and your liquidity pool. They're driving McLarens out. You got Terra Luna. The guy is
Yeah,
really on the
remember that.
bag. Like, it makes me realize Bitcoin is king and there's only one Bitcoin. There's no team behind it. There's no one to migrate it. There's no idiot on X saying, hey guys, all of you, like, Christmas is gay. Like no one, there's no one behind it to ruin it. That's why there's a draw to it. It's decentralized. But
Yeah.
no, I digress. I'm just saying.
The only one that the founder is completely anonymous and stepped away and made the most selfless act of all time. Didn't even move one Satoshi out of a $1 million, a 1 million Bitcoin wallet. Okay. His net worth would be like, I don't know, well, I guess it would be $95 billion right now. That would be his net worth actually.
Well, according to Spencer, Kaspa's gonna be a top 3 crypto. Spencer, screenshot your own comment.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
You'll be
Ain't gonna happen.
retired with a 401k by the time it happens, if you're not already old.
It's not gonna happen, guys. Not gonna happen. Yeah, and the thing is too is it's not even, John, it's not even one of the fastest blockchains out there. Like it's 2 transactions per second or something like that. And yeah, it's going to be 10 blocks per second, but if you look at Sui, if you look at Solana, they're way faster. Like it's not even comparable. All right. So again, yeah, you don't need another POW coin, store value, all these.
So that's the only thing I was confused about. I thought it was the fastest POW out there, right? I don't understand. And these guys were talking major about it, right? Until all of a sudden, I don't know what happened on Twitter, right? So if you guys know, send me the message, or if you saw these comments they're talking about, right? These guys were big Kaspa, maxis, and then all of a sudden they turned against Kaspa. I don't understand, right? But there's swings and momentums, and as Cloud Examiner says, don't go all in a cast of diversify, right? Don't go all into anything. Make sure you got a bag and a backup bag and a backup to the backup to the backup bag, right? Don't go all in. Don't get too crazy in one particular especially meme coins, right? I would definitely have several meme coins and several altcoin backups, right? Maybe the blue chips, but invest in some blue chip, invest in some meme coins, invest in some altcoins, just to be on the safe side. Mystery is Turbo going to the moon. You bet you. But back to this Santa David and Santa John. And isn't David's architect, like this guy changed his name too? I don't know that I would trust. Actually, I know for sure I don't trust this guy because this guy did the same thing with Turbo and then he jumped all over Turbo. Like, I don't know about Turbo. I don't know if you can invest in. It's just a meme coin. Then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, yeah, Turbo's the #1 play. But I mean, John, I could see because John has a record, right? John is able to find good low cap tokens and ride them to the top. What happens there is another question. But Archie, I don't know, didn't he FUD his own token or have a token, he rug pulled or something? I don't know. I definitely don't trust that guy. Definitely wouldn't be investing in any of these projects. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think is going on with Kaspa. Is it a good long-term trade? Do we need to get out? Do we need to sell for Turbo? I don't know, guys. It's not financial advice. I just want to hear your opinions, right? I mean, we bought, right, constant crypto. We bought Kaspa when it was cheap, dirt cheap. I think I got in Kaspa. I was mining Kaspa before it was 1 cent, right? And I got a garage full of miners. So I don't know if I need to buy more miners or sell them because mining hardware is at an all-time low. So I don't know if mining is the way to go. but most people are saying just to buy it, of which I did buy it. And I can convert some of the tokens for mining over to different cryptos. And also, sorry about that. Also, KRC20 tokens, because I mainly stopped watching Kaspa because I got real deep into KRC20, and I thought KRC20 would separate them from the Kaspa tokens, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. And in the don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and to hit your main man BTM up with the super chats. So I don't know. The multipliers are better for turbo. You're right. And I look at that too when making investments, right? If something's already up, it really doesn't have a whole lot of way to go up. And until Kaspa, sorry about that. I'm sure Kaspa is listed on a tier 1 exchange. I don't think there is going to be a lot of action with Kaspa, right? I'm not saying it's a good project or it's a bad project, but they're going to need a tier 1 listing. No tier 1 is a problem in my mind. I did sell, and I'm rotating profits into other coins that I think will do better. Summertime, what other profits? I mean, what other coins are you investing in? But yeah, man, remember these guys was going nuts over the summer, right? Saying I'm a newbie. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not an investor. I'm not too deep into Kaspa, and I told you guys then, like I'm telling you now, you got to be careful, right? You can't FOMO in and sell your car and buy all one token. You have to diversify because you don't know what's going to happen in the future, or if the dev team is on a correct mission to crash the token, or if they just don't know what they're talking about. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to finish this video with Crypto John and Archie.
Things, most of them have a max supply out there. All right. So again, yeah, ETH doesn't, Sol doesn't, but a lot of the other stuff out there has a max supply. So like, yeah, that's not even really important. But yeah,
Jonathan should have been behind the project from the beginning. He's putting this, he's like a silent backer, which is what Silvio Macaulay did for Algorand. Stacey Warner ruined that one for a bit. And Shay's doing this for Kaspa. It's a good project. It's legit a good project. But you put it in the hands of some wild ass guy who clearly has an agenda different than exchange listings. And it's funny because no one wants to talk about this. It's like every YouTuber has the stupid Home Alone face going 300x. It's not. It's not. But what do I know, right? I'm just funning Kaspa, right? It's like, no, idiot. I'm telling you the truth of what you have to hear. Okay, there's a reason why Bitcoin is king. There's no one behind it to make an X account and start being stupid on the internet, or go on space expeditions, or migrate, or add more to the supply, or run away to another country with your funds. Again.
Oh wow. Okay, so Marshall, that's for you actually.
Oh yeah, Marshall. I remember you were a Kaspa maxi. Swapped Kaspa for Turbo a couple months ago. Being a maxi bad. Yeah, man. Listen, it's a learning game, and I'm really not making fun of any community. Like, I've been having the same belief for a long time. For those who've been following me, even David, like literally said, don't be a max in anything. Be diversified. Have some memes. Have some utility. Have some layer ones. Have some AI. Have some Web3. Don't go all into a crypto unless it's Bitcoin. That is it. That's the only thing.
That's the only one. That's the only one. Yeah, and Bitcoin, I'm the same way. I'm not selling any of that. It's, I had pivoted some of my Bitcoin about a month ago to Sol, but the rest of my Bitcoin I'm not selling whatsoever. It's a long-term savings account, and actually profits in this bull run right here. After Bitcoin crashes again, I'll be rotating some of those dry capital profits into more BTC in the bear. Yeah, I think everybody should have at least a little bit of Bitcoin and start saving in BTC a little bit. I want to see. Oh, David, you seem more conservative on the price prediction for Turbo. Any reason? No, I'm not more conservative. I think John's right. 10 cents to 50 cents, not a dollar. That's too much for this cycle, I think. But yeah, I would say obviously 10 to 25 cents is more realistic because it's lower, you know. But yeah, I could see it hitting 50. But let's start with 10 first. Let's start with 5 cents first, and then we'll move to 10.
What do you think Q1 is going to be, David? Do you think Q1 is going to be very bullish, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's super bullish, man. I think first off, I know that the markets were disappointed and they dumped because they were expecting 4 rate cuts instead of 2. But they can always change their mind next year, maybe go up to 3 or 4. So we'll just see when that happens. But aside from that, we have a Bitcoin strategic reserve in the United States that's probably going to be implemented this upcoming year. All right. The richest country on the planet is going to start buying Bitcoin. You already have BlackRock and all these other massive institutions out there that have Ethereum spot ETFs and Bitcoin spot ETFs. Well, guess what's next in the list? You have XRP, you have Solana, you have probably these other ones. You probably have a crypto top 10 index coming in.
Yeah, definitely a lot of NFTs or ETFs coming down the pipeline as they see success with Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time before other players come to the market, right? And this is, I did see with the price of Land Wolf starting to bounce back. It was down for a while. Oh, this is Land Wolf on Ethereum now. Wait a minute. Where's the Land Wolf on Solana? Because I did see where it's starting to come back. I guess there is no Land Wolf on Solana. So what did I invest in? I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, I do have Land Wolf on Solana, so I'm not 100% sure about the Ethereum one. I have zero trust in Archie. I don't listen to anything he says. What's up, summertime? Yeah, no, Archie's not even going by Archie anymore. So that should tell you a whole lot, right? Now he's David.
Do you have
right?
buzzing around in your head?
I guess
To reality.
I guess he's
Hey, welcome
Crypto
to Draft
David now.
Academy. In this course, I'm teaching you guys.
You don't know what that was. What I was looking for. This is. Hold on. This is Money and Me, but I think there is another John. Yeah, another cat. So why is it they're turning Kaspa into the enemy of Turbo, or turning Kaspa maxis into Turbo? Let's start the pump soon. Shout out to the Lone Wolf Solana. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the Kaspa Turbo comparison? So let me see what John's talking about here. And I guess we'll go back to let me play this video. I'm gonna go back to this Money and Me video and see what he says first.
Full cycle, we have a whole far as this. There's much better vehicles out there that many investors don't have the attention span to watch a live stream. And this question has been answered 2 times already. We had a funny live stream, me and David from Archetype, and I explained why I swapped my Kaspa for a term. Give my reasons why. It was an entertaining live stream. I even addressed it again yesterday. For the people out there who don't have an attention span for more than 30 seconds, we're going to explain once again why I swapped my Kaspa. This is not a joke. This is not a clickbait video. I swapped my Kaspa. First of all, Kaspa was a very good entry for me. I got in at a penny. I was in profit. Kaspa's performance in the past year has been atrocious. actually pull up the chart. And I'll show you guys. Before we get further, why I think the Kaspa for me at this time was the right move. Okay, and I know a lot of people are gonna get so emotional from this video and be like, Kaspa's kidding. I can't believe John betrayed. Unsubscribe. You know what's funny? A lot of people think all these Kaspa maxi channels actually hold their Kaspa or actually are that bullish on Kaspa, but they're not. They're doing it for clicks. You ever wonder why very few YouTubers actually disclose their sell alerts on YouTube? They don't. You want to know why? Because they want your Discord membership. What happens if they sell a crypto that you guys like? They know you're going to unsubscribe, you're going to leave their membership, and you're not going to watch their videos. What sells on YouTube? Saying Kaspa's going to $20, and you're all going to be like, oh, great, I love that. I love hearing it. I'm going to subscribe and watch all his videos. A lot of people don't understand this. Obviously, I'm going to get a lot of angry investors, emotional investors who will unsubscribe, who will try to comment and make some funny hate comments, which I'll probably laugh at and then put you in a shadow realm with everyone else. But the truth is, if you were holding Kaspa, let's actually pull up the chart so you guys can see what I mean. I've been saying for a while, don't be a maxi in Kaspa. Don't be a maxi in ICP. Don't be a maxi in any of these cryptos aside from Bitcoin. Okay, but people didn't want to listen. And in the past year, you can see here, Kaspa has barely done anything in the past year. It's actually done absolutely nothing. Okay, but you have people out there telling you go 70%, 80% in Kaspa. It's going to be $10, $20, and just hold on, guys. Bitcoin 2.0 is here. Okay, so I'm going to say the main reason why I sold my Kaspa. Let me actually put myself here. It's because of lack of tier 1 exchange listings. I decided to wait till the end of this year to make my move on Kaspa. I did not see any exchange listings aside from Kraken. Personally, I don't think Coinbase is going to list it. Coinbase does not list proof of work coins. They didn't list Cadena. They didn't list Monero. All they have is Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, and Zcash. Maybe a couple others that came out with Bitcoin. That is it. There is no Bitcoin 2.0. There is no Bitcoin 2.0. This is something I had to learn this year, right? Because I fell for it too. When I got into Kaspa, I was like, oh, great. Digital silver to Bitcoin's digital gold. This is it, guys. A scalable DAG. This is it. No. See, a lot of the Bitcoin maxis do this. And I realized with time, many altcoin investors become Bitcoin maxis over time because they realize there's only one proof of work, truly decentralized crypto. Kaspa has a team. Okay. And not to mention the team, now that we're talking about the team, Shay is one of the worst devs I've ever seen behind a crypto project. That guy is like a walking glass. He's so emotional. He's always posting the global war conflict on X when instead maybe give the community a little insight about smart contracts, exchange listings, partnerships, talking about the hash rate, for God's sake, something, right? The guy has turned Kaspa into a political movement. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these exchanges are not listing it at a spike, and it detracts from Kaspa. Okay, it detracts from Kaspa. The guy tends to go back with people on X, a complete detraction from Kaspa. It is not good for the community. It's not good for Kaspa. In my opinion, I think he ruined the project, the cycle. I think Jonathan Sompolinski, the founder of Kaspa, who's a silent leader, should have been the actual vocal leader behind the project. You know, similar to Silvio Macaulay of Algorand, where he was a silent founder, great guy. He gave it to Stacey Warden. She was a CEO, and she sort of ruined Algorand for a bit. So I don't particularly like the guy. I don't think he should be voicing all these crazy experiences and opinions on X. You can literally take 5 minutes, make a second account, and say whatever your heart desires, okay? But this guy decides to make Kaspa a political war event for his ex, and I'm like, okay, fine, you do what you want to do, but it's gonna create a big divide because first of all, not everybody's gonna agree with your point of view. Obviously, you're tied to Israel. Not to make this a whole political video. Some are gonna like you, some are gonna hate you. Do you really want to put your investment potential based on that alone? And secondly, you're gonna put people off, right? Because not everyone knows what's going on, and all they see is you posting this wild, crazy shit. They're gonna be like, what the hell's going on with this guy? He's unhinged. Okay, it's similar to when Charles from Cardano was posting himself going on space expeditions in like submarines and like hunting aliens and shit. Like, no one cares about that stuff. Like, when we see that, it's like, what the hell's going on? Okay. And then, like I said, there's no tier one listings. The community is overhyped. It's probably going to get to $1 max this cycle. The reason why I swapped it to Turbo is because right now Kaspa is around a, what is this, 3.37 billion market cap. Turbo is around a 500, 600 mil market cap. Turbo's also on every single exchange and will be on Robinhood soon, which means what? When you're on, have the highways opened up. Okay, a lot of people think the Coinbase listing, the Binance listing means that it's immediate pump. That's it. No, you're wrong. What that means is it opens the highways for cars to come down, meaning investors to come in to buy your crypto. Normies and beginners are not going to buy on a Kraken or a Shady Dex or Mexi. They're going to buy on Robinhood, Coinbase, and if they're overseas, Binance. That is it. I speak from my own experience as well. When I was in stocks, I bought from Robinhood first, and then I went to Coinbase. Okay. I was a normie. I know what they're thinking. People love meme coins as well. That's also a big reason why I swapped the Turbo. Turbo is deflationary now. They're a meme, and they're also a smaller market cap, popular meme. A very strong community, the centralized allocation with the wallets, and almost fully diluted. Okay? Community coins mean a lot. Community means a lot. Right now, what's happening in the Kaspa community is you got these influencers who are telling you it's going to the moon, going to $30, right? Because it sells clicks, it gets views to their ships. But I'm willing to bet the majority of these influencers don't even hold Kaspa, or they're quietly selling on the low without telling you because they're losing conviction as well. Now, I'm not saying that you have to follow what I do and sell right now. Again, keep in mind, I bought the majority of my Kaspa at a penny and 2 cents. I loaded heavily, so I was still in profit. If you bought it, say 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, I would wait because the market will recover. And I do believe Kaspa will get back to 20 cents again. But if you were in profit like me, if you're an early investor like me, there's better vehicles out there. There is no second Bitcoin. Get that shit out of your head because I'm tired of hearing it. And these stupid bot Kaspa is king comments, I guarantee we get one, is so ridiculous. Like the same community who made fun of all these other communities and saying that they're normies and all that, guess what? You're going through exactly what they went through the entire bear market and now in the bull market. Okay. Kaspa, unfortunately, I just don't think has enough marketing to get the exchange listings they need. Because it's fair launch and because it's proof of work, I think that works against the project. And clearly, Shay is not interested in doing anything to push the project aside from his political agenda on X. Listen, it matters who's behind your project. This is why Bitcoin is king, because Satoshi's not out there, minting more tokens, changing the blockchain, migrating, coming out on X, and you guys are all stupid idiots. Like, you don't see that, right? He doesn't interact, doesn't sell. It's fixed. It's decentralized. No one can change the code. You can't even hack it for God's sake. It's got to own like 51% of Bitcoin. Good luck. Not even Michael Saylor comes close to that. But the truth of the matter is, there's very few new proof of work coins on tier ones. John, why are all these YouTubers still pushing Kaspa? Because they have to. Because they have to. They made it their brand to keep pushing Kaspa. If they don't, they're gonna lose their entire audience. They have to push Kaspa. They're literally in the hole trying to climb out, and they can't because there's water being poured on them every 5 seconds. They have to eat their words and either at some point own up to it and be honest and say, listen, I was wrong, or they're going to say double down and they're going to look like morons in a year. People always think, well, John, you're just fighting. No, I'm not fighting. I've been around before. I've been around through a bull cycle. Kaspa has a strong community. That is the one thing that's going good for it, and probably a big reason why it has not tanked to below 10 cents already. But aside from that, there's nothing groundbreaking about it right now. The KRC20s, okay, that's popular, it's fine. They still don't have smart contracts. So maybe next bull cycle, we have a whole different story. But as far as this bull cycle, which 2025 is literally a week away, I think there's much better vehicles out there, much better cryptos. And Turbo to me was a no-brainer. I'm willing to bet right now on camera. Turbo at this market cap, 574 mil, which is share the screen real quick. I guarantee Turbo 10x is faster than Kaspa. If you think Kaspa is going to hit over a 30 billion market cap before Turbo hits 5.
This is my only thing. Why are people now comparing Turbo or trying to face Turbo up against Kaspa, right? I was a Kaspa maxi, but I told you guys, even in the beginning, I told you, even over the summer, if there's a black swan event that happens, Kaspa might not do what you think it was going to do. And I told you guys, nobody listened to me. Nobody was like, you know what you're talking about. You haven't been in crypto long. Kaspa is the end all. And I told you guys, maybe you should double check and verify before you go all into Kaspa, right? I'm not fudding Kaspa, but I'm just saying, kind of like John's saying, man, there's some delay with Kaspa, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are fudding it, if people are setting it up so it won't succeed or what. But there's some delay here, right? It should have had a tier one exchange listing. So I thank God I found Turbo and got into Turbo early, right? Because kind of when Kaspa started stalling, I started diversifying. I still got Kaspa. I still got most of my Kaspa in KRC20 tokens, right? I'm not gonna lie there. I did use most of my Kaspa and put it into KRC20 tokens. And I did diversify out of Kaspa over the summer because the conviction with the Kaspa group was getting crazy, right? People weren't listening to anything. There were Kaspa's the next Bitcoin. And I told you that too. Once you start saying something's the next Bitcoin or something's the next Ethereum, kind of gets weird too because people start getting tunnel vision, right? They're just like this, the blinders on, not listening, they're not understanding, they're not doing the research. And I tell you guys all the time, you gotta do the research. What? Oh no, I lost my. Wow, so much for that. Let me see if this playing. Dang it, I lost it. Remember, dance with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that. Dang it, I lost my Kaspa. Well, that might be it. That might be the whole. Yeah, that might be the whole exit then, because I lost my actual Kaspa recording. Somebody's been playing with my somebody's been playing with my machine. I think I lost my Kaspa recording actually. But let's get back to John real quick. And then this video from my main man Money and Me and see what he's saying about 3 altcoins. I think there's like 5 minutes. So let me finish this 5 minutes with John and just make sure your convictions are good, right? Even if Kaspa doesn't perform as well, I think got to get back my diamond hand. The diamond hand holders are going to make something on Kaspa, right? It might not be this bull run. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be in a couple of months. It might not be next year. But at some point, Kaspa will stable out, guys. So just don't panic. But keep in mind, it might be some delays in the project, right? If these guys are doing what John's saying they are, and they haven't got the tier one, because like I've been telling you guys, I don't know why they didn't get a tier one listing, right? There might be some political stuff going on in the background we don't know about. Like we don't know everything that's happening in the project, right? And with the political climate. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get you guys to circle back and to see, keeping an eye on the project. Let's finish up with John, and then we'll go to Money and Me.
You're smoking crack. Okay. I know Kaspa is stronger fundamentally. It's a layer one, but Turbo is a tier one first bull cycle strong meme coin that is now deflationary. I'm taking my gamble that Turbo is going to make me a lot more money, which it already has. Look at this chart. Charts do not lie. Charts do not lie. A lot of people are going to discount this. They're going to automatically like watch the first 10 seconds and go, John doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay. You can say whatever you want to say. I guarantee Turbo is going to make me more money than Kaspa. Guaranteed. And your freaking influencers who are still going to show you outrageous price predictions of $10, $20, they're going to make you bag holders. Mark my words. You can disagree right now, make fun, unsubscribe. You'll be back. You'll be back when you realize I'm right in less than a year time. You're going to be like, I can't believe John was right. Why is Kaspa only 75 cents when I was told it was going to $18? People always want to discount and fade what I say because they think I'm doing things with malice. I'm not. I'm being as transparent as can be. And again, name other influencers who disclose their sell alerts. You're not going to find any. Every single video, going to the moon, going to the moon. Nobody wants to talk about what they're selling because of stupid comments they get in return because of all the unsubscribes. I'm in a position where I can walk away from YouTube altogether. I have no agenda for making this video aside from telling the truth. Okay, Kaspa was a good crypto. It still is. It's okay. But it's not going to give you these returns that these stupid YouTubers keep giving you. It's not going to $20. It's not going to $10. Hell, it's not even going to $5 next year. It might hit $1. Might. But even then, it still needs tier one exchange listings. That's all I want to say. And listen, if I'm Yankton Sampolinsky, obviously he's probably not watching this video, I would take control of my crypto. I would not be letting Shay even talk on X anymore. That guy should never talk again on X. If he should, make a second account. He should not be using anything with Kaspa in his name. Another reason, too, a lot of people think that normies and beginners care about tech when they come in. No, they don't. They care about making money, and they're going to look for cheap animal meme coins. That's why Dogecoin is so popular. Obviously XRP is very popular, but XRP is like a US stocks crypto. Like it's very popular outside of crypto. People in stocks know XRP. But when it comes to like let's just say Cardano versus like Pepe. Pepe's known outside of crypto. Cardano's not. People are posting memes of chill guy, chill girl all over Instagram despite not even knowing what crypto is. When they come in, beginners, they're gonna look for a cheap crypto that look cool and sound cool, right? What they're gonna find? They're gonna see Moodang, a hippo, Turbo, a frog, or a toad, Pepe, a frog. They're gonna see Shiba Inu, Bonk, a dog. They're gonna see dog with hat with a freaking hat. They're gonna see, oh cool, I like dogs. And they're gonna see all the prices. Wow, this is cheap. I can own a lot of shares, and they're going to buy. I know this because I was once a retail investor, a beginner retail investor who bought Dogecoin first. Okay, I bought Dogecoin thinking I was going to be rich, and they're going to come in, these retail investors, again, thinking the same thing. They're not going to look at Kaspa and go, oh, great, let me go send USDT to freaking a DEX and try to buy Kaspa. Let me go try to find Kaspa on KuCoin and use a VPN or buy it on Kraken. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. I don't care who wants to brainwash you and make you think it's going to happen. It's not. They're going to use Coinbase. They're going to use Robinhood. They're going to use Binance. That is it. That is it. And again, I really don't care who wants to debate, disagree. Shot the video, see who's right. Turbo 3 billion. Which one 10x's first? Which one do you think?
So I don't know what you think, but I'm telling you, I don't know why there's a comparison from Turbo to Kaspa, but I can guarantee you Turbo has a better market cap value than Kaspa, right? I'm literally got a Kaspa shirt on, and I'm telling you guys, it would be Turbo, right? Turbo is a lower volume, it's a lower market cap, it has more exchange listings, and I'm not even sure, right? I hear you guys talking and debating, and people are saying, with Kaspa, like they're saying in the comments, it's a slow progression, right? Kaspa will be a slow project. I don't know what's going on politically, what these guys are talking about, what they said on X, but if it's just trying to be a Bitcoin replacement or a Bitcoin alternative or a partnership, it's got a long road, guys. It's not going to be something that happens. And John, uh, like him, hate him, love him, whatever, he's right, right? He was the same retail investor. I was the same retail investor. When you first got into crypto, you seen Dodge and you seen Bitcoin, right? You seen Dodge, you seen the, well, Dodge is here. You seen Dodge and you seen Bitcoin, right? You seen Dodge and you seen Bitcoin. And you see, you're not going to buy a whole lot of Bitcoin. You might put in, but you're going to have to go with what you know, right? And we went with Dodge. And of course, Dodge was the first introduction into crypto, and you find out maybe Dodge wasn't the best investment, right? But you live and you learn. And I told you guys over the summer, you guys are screaming, Kaspa's going to $20, Kaspa's going, and I told you maybe $1 to $5. You guys are saying you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not bullish enough in Kaspa. I'm not. I'm telling you straight up, right? I'm trying to help you guys. I was that retail investor that lost a lot of money in the first bull run I got into, right? Because I wasn't listening, I wasn't doing the research. I saw some things, they were cheap, and I grabbed them. As the same bunch of retail investors are going to do this time. They're going to see cheap stocks, they're going to buy them, or cheap cryptos, they're going to buy them, and they're going to pray that they make money, right? They're going to be like, oh, we're going to be buying Lambos, and it doesn't work that way. You got to get solid projects and people with good communities and not listening to influencers and investors trying to sway you one way or another. Just a few months ago, they were all drinking out of Kaspa mugs and bottles and wearing Kaspa t-shirts and hats and selling Kaspa swag on their platform. Now they're laughing at the people still holding. You're right, Matt. You're right. I literally have, I'm not trying to fight anybody, right? I'm not trying to con you or sway you either way, right? I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I got Kaspa mugs. I got Kaspa, literally have a Kaspa t-shirt on now. So I'm just trying to see what you guys think. And I'm trying to let you know it's not over for Kaspa, but it's not going to be a quick turnaround, right? If you're in it and you're diamond hand in Kaspa, you're gonna have to wait, right? But diamond hand in Kaspa, you're gonna have to wait. But this is what I told you guys the entire time. I told you guys over the summer, right? I didn't flip it up. I'm not getting brand new. This is what I've been told you. This is a slow moving project, right? Without a tier one listing, it's kind of stuck. So if they do get the tier one and start pumping, cool. But if they don't get it, it ain't going a whole lot higher without a tier one, right? I know crypto. I know how this projects work. I know how crypto works. For your project to continue to push up, you need tier one. You need someone to be able to buy it out of nowhere, right? Someone reading an article, what is Kaspa? I don't know. Let's buy it, right? How do we get Kaspa? And as John said in his video, people new to crypto ain't going to set up no VPN to buy on exchanges that are overseas or different swaps and platforms. They're going to do what's the easiest because they don't even know how to do that, right? Like I hear people, I got friends calling me all the time, how do you buy Bitcoin, right? I got parents, friends, older people telling me, and Bitcoin's easy to get, right? Kaspa is not easy to get. It's not even on a lot of exchanges, and there's not a lot of places you can buy them. But I told you guys, I don't want to be there. I told you so, guy. But in the spring, I told you there is conflict raising in these countries, and the development teams are going to have to find a way to get past that and get people to invest. People are nervous investing in projects that are coming from places that are having conflicts, right? It's not something you can easily invest in and know for sure your money will be safe. So let's see what Money and Me is talking about. Let me take a break and we'll be right back.
So if you've looked at the balance of your crypto portfolio recently, you've already messed up. If you've gone on YouTube and typed in crypto crash in the search menu, you have these dips, you've already messed up. And most importantly, if you have already panic sold on any of your coins that you had high conviction in, you definitely have already messed up. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what it actually takes to become very rich in the crypto space. But before I can do that, you guys need to ask yourself a very, very important question. You need to ask yourself, are you a trader or are you a long-term investor? Because a lot of people actually don't know the answer to that. They see a coin going down, and at one point when the coin was going up, they were a long-term investor. But since the coin starts to go down, all of a sudden they became a trader, and that's why they panic sell. So you need to figure out that question for yourself. Are you a trader or a long-term investor? But let's get a little bit deeper into things and what it actually takes to become rich and successful in the crypto space. So I came across this just the other day and I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. So Jeff Bezos, I asked Warren, your style of investing is so simple. Why doesn't everyone just copy you? And Warren Buffett says, because nobody wants to get rich slowly. And that is true. Now, Warren Buffett is a stock market investor, but most of you are familiar with this guy right here, who is Da Vinci Jeremy, the guy that's known to have bought Bitcoin at $1, right? Now, if we followed his strategy, what he did was he bought Bitcoin and he held. But the problem that we face in crypto right now is nobody wants to follow his strategy of just buying and holding. Everybody wants to follow this person's strategy. The crypto investor turns $1,300 into $3.4 million in 15 days. That's the type of strategy that everybody wants to follow right now. But the problem with that strategy is there was never any real strategy. That was straight luck that happened. But that's what everybody or a lot of people prefer in the crypto space right now. So when they see the altcoins and meme coins currently going down, they want to panic and they are a little bit confused because it's like, well, I was supposed to get rich quick. I was supposed to get rich, I invested today. I want to get rich in 2 weeks. That's what everyone is thinking right now. And unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. Now, I want to talk about 3 coins that I think has a potential to make people an insane amount of money this bull run with a little bit of patience. But before I do that, I need to show you guys what's going on with the Ethereum chart. I need to show you guys the bigger picture because Ethereum typically leads the start of the altcoin rally. And it kind of looked like we're getting there on Ethereum just a couple weeks ago, but things start to pull back. And obviously, right now, there's a lot of concerns, right? But let me show you guys the bigger picture on Ethereum here. So Ethereum, and I actually said this to my Patreon members maybe like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, constant crypto, you're probably right. I don't know. I don't want to fudge you guys, but I literally got Kaspa t-shirts sitting around, right? I got Kaspa hats, Kaspa mugs. I am deep into Turbo as well. And people are saying the same thing about Turbo, right? Turbo's not going to do anything. Turbo's over. It's like every couple of months, everybody turns on all their investments and kind of goes after the new thing, right? But I don't know what to tell you, right? I told you guys in the spring, don't go too deep into one anything. All right, always diversify and have an exit strategy. And people were telling me I know what I was talking about. Wasn't a real maxi. I don't know. But let's get back to Money and Me. So I want to see what the 3 tokens are. I'll be
actually had broken out a little bit too early. So let me draw this in for you guys so you guys can see what we are actually dealing with the charts on Ethereum. So on the weekly time frame, we're seeing here that Ethereum is in this very, very nice area where as long as it remains in here, we are expecting a massive, massive, epic breakout. Now, when I say that Ethereum broke out too early, I'm talking about here when Ethereum on December 9th was sitting around almost $4,100, right? It broke out a little bit too early because this type of pattern normally goes something along the lines of this and breaks to the upside. And my target is going to be $7,000 on Ethereum once it actually leaves this channel right here and just breaks to the upside. $7,000 on Ethereum is what I'm expecting, and then we can expect a lot of these altcoins to absolutely explode. So even though the market is currently pulling back, Ethereum broke out a little bit too early, but as long as it remains in this channel, I can tell you guys, now of course, nothing in this video is financial advice, make sure you do your own research, but once it breaks out, and it's going to, we're going to see an altcoin season like you wouldn't believe, in my personal opinion. All right, so Ethereum is still looking good, and the altcoins, in my opinion, is still looking good. But let's get into some of the coins that I want to talk about today. So the first one here, I have talked about maybe like a week ago or so, and it had still been looking very, very strong on the charts. I want you guys to take a look at this LSD, so Liquid Swap, which is a DEX on Aptos. So when I started talking about this one, or when I bought this one, actually, it was $1.05, and right now it's sitting at $1.27. What is very interesting about this is this chart has been going against the overall crypto market because a lot of these coins was going down, but LSD has only been, for the most part, consolidating and going up. So this shows you that there is a whole lot of strength into this one. Now, let's see, let's get forming right now. Like, okay, the dollar mark, then I think it's worth scooping some up. But you never know if it's actually going to get there. If you want to hop in, I always say look for a pullback, but it's looking pretty good to me. All right, now let's get into the next one. Pangolin, so PNG. This is another one where if you take a look at the charts, you can see that it is also just in its first leg up. Take a look at, instead of like, something that ran like 8x or 10x or whatever. Talking about Casper here, it's very attractive because this is another one where the bottom is completely in our face and it's not that far from its bottom. And obviously I am talking about Casper here sitting at 11 cents. Let's pull up the charts here for a second, right? So right now it's at 0.118, okay? Now, if you zoom out, we can see that Kaspa has a clear bottom, and the clear bottom is 10 cents. It's been here a couple times before, and it's been trading between 10 cents and like 19 cents for over a year now. So I don't think that we can expect it to fall anything below 10 cents, even if Bitcoin continues to pull back, Ethereum continues to pull back. I think we're going to bottom out at 10 cents. And if you get lucky enough to get this thing at 10 cents and you've done your research, then I think this was a great buying opportunity, in my personal opinion. Sometimes when you're getting into these coins and you've done your research, you have to know of all the potential catalysts that's coming up. And there's a lot of catalysts coming up for Kaspa, and to the point where there's going to be a lot of FOMO that's coming into that coin. So it's definitely one worth being paid attention to. We've got the smart contracts and then the KRC20 meme coins and all types of stuff, right? So this is one that we need to be paying attention to right now, because some people are uncertain of what's going on in the crypto market. Not me. I'm buying, I'm holding, I'm doing DCA, I have cash on the side. And I've said this in another video, once you have cash on the side, you're not worried about these dips because you can take advantage of the dips. If you don't have cash on the sides, you're worried about every single pullback that happens in the crypto space. But I'm not worried about any of these coins. And honestly, once these things want to rally, they're just going to rally out of nowhere, and a lot of people's going to be missing the boat. So these coins that I mentioned today, all of these coins have a clear bottom, and they are not all that far from its bottom. And this is why I wanted to touch on it, because I'm so sick and tired of everyone chasing coins that's already done.
So that's another perspective as well, right? He's saying Kaspa's near the bottom, right? Why not pick it up at the bottom? So I don't know if it's going to pump back up. It's not financial advice. It's definitely going down. So I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. Where do you stand on Kaspa? Let's get the comments going. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? What are you saying? What do you want to do? Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know your opinions, right? We got a couple more minutes. We're going to run this. Just want to get some views on this. And see what you guys are thinking. You already know what I'm thinking. We're in Kaspa, so there's no reason to get out now. We've already diversified. So a lot of the people that are getting out, we've already diversified into several different tokens, right? We didn't fully go in, or we weren't all Kaspa. We diversified, as I mentioned. You might want to make sure, just in case things don't go as you thought, right? We're not going to be stuck or in a situation where you can't get out. I'm not selling it ATM. Selling it when it's already dipped is foolish when you know it's going to recover. Definitely, right? Definitely wouldn't sell at the bottom anyway. If you didn't get out already, there's no reason to sell now, right? If you were in it and you've already made your investment, why would you sell at a loss? Just an FYI there. That's why I don't buy on green. Always have a chance for your price action to come back up. I just want you to know, or I want you to be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Holding out to see what you guys think about Turbo or Kaspa, or what do you think about if Kaspa will recover? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit us up with a super chat. But let me know in the comments, are you guys still holding Kaspa? Are we diamond handing it out? Are you giving up? Are you diversifying? Are you selling all out and jumping into a new project? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think, right? Either way, I'm going to stick around, see if there's some comments, and then we'll shut this one down. But let me know either way, right? You're still in Kaspa, you're out of Kaspa, you like it, you love it, you hate it. Let me know your comments, right? Just holding on for a few comments. Cherry's not selling, but let me know either way that you guys are into. And let's see, Kaspa price prediction, not for no 8 minutes. I'm not even sure what this guy's saying. What is this? Let's see here. If there's any other new news before Hawks not selling. Okay, conviction. I like that. I like that. I mean, I'm already in KRC 20 pretty deep, so there's no reason to get out now. I've already diversified. Whatever Kaspa I have, we're gonna hold on to it. But again, this might be a long-term thing, guys. It might not be something that we can get get in and get out. Let me
Yeah,
see.
targets.
Want the project to be very decentralized, and there's natural tendency to form communities around founders, and I wish the community for
What's up, Crypto Crew? Welcome back, or if this is your first time, Captain Crypto might actively escape the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat.
Crypto Crew, today we're diving into the groundbreaking vision of Jonathan Sompolinsky and how his creation, Kaspa, is set to revolutionize the world of crypto and decentralized finance, or DeFi. The ocean, we walk by faith, not by sight. If you lack faith, you lack foresight. That meaning won't have the conviction to cover you in my high conviction play that I share with conviction.
We have a proof of stake based on a Kaspa FFG plus LMD Ghost. As I mentioned, combines together the benefits of a traditional BFT consensus and a chain-based consensus, and also Ghost, this wonderful algorithm from Aviva Zohar and Jonathan Sompolinsky that we adapted to a proof of, or Vlad adapted.
And seamless user experience, Kaspa is tackling the biggest challenges in crypto head on. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. In essence, Crypto Crew, Kaspa is a proof of work crypto, i.e. a digital asset. And like with all assets, you need to protect your Kaspa. This is why on this channel, I will continue to encourage you to store your Kaspa offline on a cold storage. My personal favorite is the Tangem wallet, plug and play, easy to use, and a great way to practice self-custody, and the most affordable cold storage on top of that. So if you wish to order your Tangem wallet today, you can get 10% off, link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
let's explore how Jonathan Sompolinsky's visionary project is paving the way for the future of DeFi and why it's worth paying attention to it right now. To understand Kaspa's potential, we need to go back to its foundation in 2021 when Jonathan Sompolinsky laid out his vision for a faster, more scalable, and fairer blockchain. Shout out the Block Hash podcast.
The DeFi stack is, has multiple layers, and we are focusing on the infrastructure layer, meaning the transaction sequencing layer, without considering the logic of transactions just yet, without considering how to handle the state, how to create interesting versions of Uniswap or other kinds of protocols. We are focusing on who gets to order transactions, what's the performance of this layer, and what's the trust assumptions of this layer. Imagine you're a wallet for DeFi users. You want to siphon basically a user base or to provide your users with good service. So you need to provide them with several metrics. You need to decide how to optimize the user's experience. You will need to choose who orders the transactions. You can decide to wait for the main chain to order the transaction. You can decide that the roll-up operator will order your transaction, and you can decide that Kaspa sidechain will order the transaction. And our focus is to be this, to be a prominent sequencer for DeFi users. Practically, this means that the wallet will hopefully send the transactions through our service. Our service will order the transactions and will, communicate with the Ethereum main chain in a more limited manner, to utilize the scalability of our system and the performance. So the angles are speed of confirmation. We are aiming for instant confirmation. By instant, I mean that the protocol does not impose any latency that the internet, over the natural latency of the internet. So like Google result, you press enter, and you get it. So that's what we want. This immediate confirmation is very, very important. From the user experience, it's a game changer that you get immediate confirmation, regardless of theoretical security implications, which we can get into. So this is one aspect. Another aspect is the fees, which are, of course, something that's very essential for, it's a hot topic, especially when, we're going out of the bull market, and the bull market was felt at a very, it was very clear to everyone. And then another very important aspect is the manipulation resistance of the ordering. We want to circumvent the public mempool. We want to ensure that miners cannot collude in time and cannot extract the value from the user. And this requires a very fast block rate, let's say 10 blocks per second and more. Hopefully we'll get to 100 blocks per second, and then then I'm good. So to wrap up, speed, fees, and manipulation resistance from the user experience.
You also mentioned Kaspa a little while ago as well. What is that exactly?
So Kaspa is basically the name of the cryptocurrency or token that Baghdad is developing. It's the token that is basically the engine or the gas of this So Kaspa stands for, in Aramaic, it's silver or money in ancient Aramaic, but it's a nice name. We thought it's catchy.
Cool name.
Kaspa already has a testnet, and we are trying to accelerate, the block rate, so it looks much more cool than 1 block per second. We just want Kaspa to look like a very, very, very extreme block DAG. We hope it will be cool, not only the name.
Yeah, what's the goal for it? Is it to be something that's transactional?
It's basically the token that you use to auction the ordering in the sequence, in the block.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say it's just the gas or the auction token.
Fast forward to today, and Kaspa's on the brink of major upgrades that could propel it to the forefront of the crypto ocean. These upgrades include enhanced scalability, improved network efficiency, and even more robust security features. Despite the FUD circulating within the Kaspa community at the moment, the fundamentals of Kaspa remain strong, and its development team is laser focused on delivering a block DAG that lives up to Sompolinsky's original vision. What's even more exciting is the potential for Kaspa's price to surge as these upgrades roll out in 2025. With its innovative technology and growing adoption, many believe Kaspa is undervalued and poised for a breakout. It's not just a cryptocurrency. Kaspa is a movement to redefine what is possible on the crypto ocean.
The bull market is not a very healthy environment for serious projects. Every stupid NFT gets so much attention, and it's hard to get traction when you are building something that's more robust and more thought through, which requires more cautious development rather than these NFTs. I don't necessarily want a bear market, but this kind of market of prices is more healthy and more comfortable atmosphere for builders. And it's not only my own sentiment. I talk with other founders and other builders, and it's significantly easier to interact with people on meaningful features and meaningful research questions when the price is kind of steady and everyone was relaxed after they had their bit. In terms of the future of crypto, I guess it really depends on what will happen with Ethereum's layer 2, because there is a scenario which I coined Ethereum supernova event, where everyone's attention is on Ethereum DeFi. At the same time, main chain is not able to process everything. So everyone goes to L2 and things become very fragmented, not only in terms of actual user experience, but also in terms of social consensus, meaning what does token on this rollup represent versus a token on that rollup. And you kind of can imagine one scenario where everything is harmonious and tokens can be represented easily across platforms. But you can also imagine a scenario where just everything falls apart in the sense that every rollup's token representation is a standalone token and cannot be easily fungible across other rollups. And if Ethereum will undergo this supernova event, then the community will no longer be centered around one layer. Identifying as a DeFi in Ethereum, it will be more open to other projects. But in terms of actual usage and actual representation and actual exchanges adoption, this will be a very big event if Ethereum's layer 2 is falling apart. That's what projects, roll-up projects and other projects are estimating to deliver. And that's basically what I'm looking for.
Jonathan Sampolinski's work is proof that technology on the crypto ocean can evolve to meeting the demands of the future. So while many skeptics and doubters may focus on the FUD, the truth is that Kaspa is a project built on a solid foundation of innovation and vision, with instant confirmations, low fees, and a commitment to decentralization. Kaspa is more than just another crypto project. It is a revolution in the making. Remember, crypto crew, if you lack faith today, you will lack the foresight that pays off tomorrow, meaning you won't have the conviction to cover you in between. Again, not financial advice, of course. Kaspa is just my high conviction play that I share with conviction. Walk by faith and not by sight. So, crypto crew, over to you. What is your conviction level on Kaspa?
I guess, as you mentioned, what is your conviction, right? Looks like you guys are going to continue to hold, which I'm happy about, but just be patient, guys. That's all I'm saying, right? I'd say there are better investments. Kaspa can pan out, but just continue to hold. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I told you guys in the spring, before all this happened, right? You got a diamond hand. Whatever your conviction is, you got to get in the project and hold it, right? So I don't know. Just trying to figure out what's going on, trying to catch back up with the Kaspa whole situation. But the tier one, and I fail to understand why it is not on a tier one yet. Got a diamond hand. It's for the remainder of the bull run. I'll be sick if I sell it and it goes to the moon, going out on my shield. Okay, Rabbit podcast. I feel that. But I already sold some of my Casper. Right? I sold it in the summer when you guys were weighing out. So what I do have left and my KRC 20, I'm going to hold, right? There's no reason to sell now. Like I think Money and Me mentioned, or one of the videos we watched, why sell it when it's down, right? I told you guys, buy on red days, sell on green days. It doesn't make sense to sell now that it's down, right? I could see if you sold and the price was up, because if you sell now it's down and it goes up 5%, 10%, you're gonna be sick, right? You've already took the loss, right? You could DCA in and buy more, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense to sell at the lowest point, right? This is when people get in. But without a tier one listing, it's going to be a rough road. Just letting you know that ahead of time. So if you're in it now, just continue to hold and be patient. That's all I can tell you. Don't get crazy and don't overdo it. Just continue to hold and to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. Just trying to see what else we got left. Let's see if we can run a minute or two before we finish out the video. So let me know in the comments. Nobody's commenting. Don't be scared, right? Somebody, anybody, everybody, somebody say something. Shout out to Hawks, Crypto Bayweather, Gown Rapid Podcast, Sherry Jones. Let's see who else we got. Matt McGivens. I mean, it's just an opinion, right? Everybody has an opinion, so don't be too worried about it. We're up to an hour and 29 minutes. I'm probably going to end at 30. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What's up, Prime Minister Japan? Where you been, bro? Let me know in the comments how you feel about Kaspa and or KRC20 tokens. Either way it go, we'll see. And continue to diamond hand it. We're out of an hour 30. I'm shutting it down. Not a lot of comments coming in. Anyway, but let me know. And I'll check the comments later. But this is BTM signing out. See what the Prime Minister's saying. Prime Minister of Japan. I'm still holding that selling. Kaspa's got a future. It's just going to take time. Most people don't stop to think how Bitcoin and Ethereum started from cents to dollar. Yeah, that's what I told people. I told people in the summer, bro, over the summer or in the first bull run, right? It's going to take some time to start pumping now. It's going to pump slow without a tier 1 exchange listing. Dang it, Nacho's down 8.5. But let me know in the comments what you think. You have conviction in cast and hold. If you don't, it's okay to sell. I'm not married to any coin. In the cryptos to make money, my line is in the sand. Was if it was still under 20 cents, I would sell. Well, shout out to Summertime and everyone else. But thanks for joining. Main man BTM signing out. And remember, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Miner out.